Dan at Secret Garden Party, and I'm joined by Slow Club. Hello.
Hello.
You guys have just played on the Where the Wild Things Are stage. Did you have an amazing time doing it?
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It was really good. It's one of the first times we played as a four-piece, really, and we had quite ambitiously played about 4 songs we learned 2 days ago, so it was quite terrifying, but the payoff was really good. And yeah, it's a long time since me and Charles have been nervous, I think, and it's good for you, I think.
What do you make of Secret Garden Party? Because it's quite a special festival, isn't it?
It's a feast for the eyes, isn't it?
The last days of Rome, isn't it? If all law was abandoned, this is probably what the country would look like.
I mean, my friend Ryan is like, oh my god, I don't know where to look. I fancy everyone. Like, everyone is so interesting looking, and obviously everyone's bonkers. Yeah, it's nice. Like I sort of have this. I want to stay, but then I know by about 10 p.m. everyone will be going insane, and it'll be terrifying, and I'll just want my mum. So it's best if we leave. Yeah.
There was a guy earlier by the loos just having a little chat to the grass, like stuff like that. Bonkers costumes and everything. I love it. You're playing quite a lot of new material because the new album is coming out soon in the set. How have you found they've kind of worked in?
Well, I think we're just trying to get used to them, really. Like, we've only done like 4 gigs with these songs, so I think some people know a little bit because we've played a couple of them before, but yeah, it's going down really well. I think we just need to keep doing it. Like, it's really nice because you go out on stage thinking,
yeah, you have no idea at all what's going to happen. For the past like 4 or 5 gigs, we've just been like, and then it goes okay, and then the feeling afterwards, instead of just being like, you know, that was the norm. Like now it's like, it's like doing like the school play every day, and it's amazing. And the scope now with just having a couple of people. I mean, we love like Stephen Avon so much already, and the possibilities are much bigger than they were before. Even though like we love it, it's always just gonna be the 2 of us. It's just 2 of us will always write and stuff, but just having spare hands has been amazing. Yeah. Not struggling.
Just like loading in and stuff. It's so much better with Stephen Ave just like carrying all our stuff for us all the time.
And just morale as well. It's like me and Charles do so well. I think just being the 2 of us, and now it's like just like loads of fun all the time. Even though it's always loads of fun, peppered with like, oh, I'm sick of you. But now it's like loads of fun. It's like, I'm sick of you, but I can chat to you now. Like, it's nice one.
It's like a nice little gang. Can go and tour.
I'm a really big fan of like gang mentality. Like I love it. Like, and it always feels like you're like a school trip, and you go away and you're hanging out and you feel fantastic, and that's what it is at the minute. They'll be like, this will be on a documentary one day about like I will have killed like Steve, and they'll be like, oh, back when it was good, and they loved it, but then they hated each other. But
the new album is called Paradise. 2 Cousins is the first single off it, which just sounds wicked. Absolutely love the video.
Yeah, cool.
The moves. He's like, oh, just giving it. I love it. That song, what kind of, was that an easy song to make? Where did that come from? Where was the inspiration for it?
2 Cousins.
Yeah.
It was kind of.
It's pretty easy. It came quite quickly.
Yeah, well, we started recording it, and then like halfway through recording was like another bit was written, so it kind of we just kind of shoehorned this bit in the middle.
And then so when you do that, you're like, yeah, no, it's fine, and you go ages going like, no, it totally works, and then it sort of sometimes never does. And then this was one of the only times we've gone like, it actually really works. And then it took a long time to get that together, but when it did, it felt really good. But then only when the video is made did it feel like really like it.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time recording it though. It was like the one that we spent most. I think we did it twice.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff on it was recorded at home, so we tried to re-record it in the studio, and spent like 3 days trying to re-record this piano, and it just sounded. So we just ended up like starting again and using like the old version, and just working around a sample. But
there's a lot of playing the down. Charles like at the piano all day, and we recorded in like this warehouse in Hackney, which had like all the businesses and stuff there. And this one guy one day saw Charles in the corridor, and he was like, "Is that you going?" We were like, "Yes, mate, buy it. It's out in September." I mean,
is it representative of the whole record, or would you say?
Yeah,
I think it's a pretty good kind of if I had to pick one song that kind of summed up the record, it'd probably be that.
Yeah.
I think that it's got everything. Like, we really kind of experimented a lot with sounds and not just doing guitar, bass and drums. So it was really good fun to do that, and I think that there's a lot of that on the album. But there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of us just playing songs as well. So
Some moments from the heart as well, you were saying.
Well, yeah.
Another emotional one.
I just say I shouldn't say it. It's like I get the same fear. You know when you're wearing something from Primark and someone goes, "That's nice," and you go, "It's from Primark."
Yeah.
Like I get like that on stage, and we're like, "Oh, this is a song," and it's like I feel so connected to all these songs. And it's not a laughing matter, most of it, but I can't help but try and laugh about it, and I hate that about me. But yeah, festivals and stuff, you've kind of got these people stood in front of you that you sort of, they're not definitely your fans, and it's a really weird thing. So I go into this weird place where I'm like, sorry, like, I'm sorry we're doing this to you, and like I forget that, you know, people can walk off and, you know, go on a Ferris wheel or whatever. But no, it was good today. That was like, we've not gotten to the swing of this new record at all, and so every time we play, it's like a little mini victory for me and Charles.
It's getting better every time, definitely. I think we just started doing, just trying things from a different angle, really, live. Because we'd always just like, if it was a quiet gig, we'd just be like, oh, boo, 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 boo. But if it was like, we have like this thing called a punk set, and it's just like play as fast and as loud as possible.
So what are your plans for the rest of the year? I presume you're going to be touring the record, right?
Yeah, gigging. Yeah, we kind of start touring in September, so we've got a couple of gigs in August, and then I think the album's going to be coming out in America, Japan and Australia and Europe, I think all at the same time, because last time it kind of staggered, so we kind of did one place and then we did another when it came out there, and then, so I think we're hopefully just going to just do it all in one go. So I reckon by the end of next summer we'll probably start working on another record.
We just want to go, really, like get on with it. We've sort of been in one place for almost a year, and since we started the band like 4 years ago, we've not really had that. And it's quite easy to get into a place where you're sort of comfortable. I've watched like so much telly, and I'm like, you're not used to being like judged or anything, so it's like really exciting but scary to think about reviews and, you know, touring again. But can't wait, really. Just want to get on with it.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Lastly, Secret Garden Party, have you got any time to go and have another little roam?
A little bit. We're going to have a bit.
Yeah, we're going to go and get some food, I think, and go on.
My mates that I've brought, I was like, we can't stay long, but there'll be loads of booze, and they were like, yeah! And I kept saying, look, we can't stay long, and now we've got to the point where we're like, we'll have another hour. They're like, no! I'm like, well, you stay, you get a train, you stay.
Not even a little bit of Blondie?
Maybe a little bit.
Playing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Why didn't they put that on the website?
Probably did, Charles. You just couldn't figure out the buttons. Yeah, we're gonna hang about a bit. I love it here. Like, we did it a couple of years ago. And
Played
same
that
sort
one
of
down
feeling.
there.
It's just like, it's just mad, isn't it? But not in a like pretentious way at all. Everyone's just like weird, so it's fine.
Just getting their madness on.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
No one's trendy there. Everyone's just weird, and that is what I like. That's why I live in Finsbury Park. It's the same vibe every day.
Slow Club, thank you so much.
Cheers.
Rebecca and
welcome.
Charles.
No,